What if I told you that your brain was slow on purpose? Not because you're lazy or because you lack willpower, but because human thinking has evolved for survival, not for speed. Cognitive scientists call this system 1 versus system 2 thinking, a framework introduced by psychologist Daniel Kahneman. System 1 is fast, instinctive, and emotional. System 2 is slow, deliberate, and logical. Problem is, we live in a world that demands fast logic, not just reactions, and your brain wasn't built for that. But here's the game changer. For the first time in history, technology can help us override these limitations. CEOs, scientists, and high level thinkers are already using AI to accelerate how they process decisions, spark creativity, and outthink their competition. So, why aren't you? AI isn't just automating work, it's enhancing your thought. It's giving ordinary people the tools they need to think faster, make smarter decisions, and unlock creativity on demand. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to use this AI to upgrade your mind. So, if you're ready to stop getting stuck and start thinking like a top performer, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications because what you're about to learn will quite literally change the way that you think. So let's be clear. Your brain wasn't optimized for speed, it was optimized for not dying. And that's why your prefrontal cortex, the center of logical decision making, is constantly battling your amygdala, which is scanning for threats. That's why we hesitate, we overthink, and we freeze when we're faced with complexities. AI can help break this loop. The research from MIT and Stanford show that AI assisted decision making tools increases speed and accuracy, especially in high stakes environments. Simply put, AI reduces cognitive load and the mental effort required to process information. Here are some ways to use AI in real life. Ask AI to summarize an idea in one sentence. This helps reduce semantic complexity. And if you need more clarity, ask AI to give you three alternative ways to say the same thing. This leverages divergent thinking. Or, if you need to make a convincing argument, tell AI to turn your statement into a persuasive message. This enhances rhetorical clarity. According to the American Psychological Association, decision fatigue affects the quality of choices that you make throughout the day, and AI can act as a buffer, offloading repetitive mental tasks so that you can focus on what actually moves you forward. The more you use AI to clarify thoughts and evaluate options, the more your metacognition, thinking about your own thinking, improves. And you're not replacing your brain, you're rewiring it for speed. So here's the truth: creativity isn't chaos, it's cognitive recombination, the ability to connect unrelated ideas in meaningful ways. But stress and overthinking shut that system down. Neuroscientists call it the default mode network, the part of your brain that lights up during imagination and daydreaming. When you're stressed, that network gets suppressed. That's why you blank out under pressure. AI acts like an external simulator for creative ideation. If you're stuck, ask AI to give you 5 unexpected ways to approach an idea. This engages lateral thinking. Want to refine your writing? Ask AI to rewrite something in a more compelling way. This triggers semantic fluency. Or need a fresh way to explain something? Tell AI to find a metaphor to illustrate your point. This boosts analogical reasoning, a key marker of creative intelligence. And by disrupting your brain's tendency to rely on familiar solutions, known as the Einstellung effect, AI forces novel connections. Creativity isn't just about inspiration, it's about volume. The more variations your brain explores, the more likely you are to hit a breakthrough. and AI helps you generate those variations instantly. Here's the hard truth: your brain prefers shortcuts, not deep study. Cognitive neuroscience shows that humans use schemas, mental frameworks, to filter information. Now, these are effective, but they also make it harder to absorb complex, new data. AI solves this by simplifying, summarizing, and sequencing content in a way that fits your mental bandwidth. Ask AI to explain something in simple terms. This aligns with chunking theory in cognitive load research. Or ask it to identify the 80/20 of a skill. This applies the Pareto effect to learning. If you need key takeaways from a long article, ask AI to summarize it concisely. This uses cognitive compression, critical for long term memory. And AI doesn't just spoon feed you information, it forces active recall and elaborative interrogation, two techniques shown to significantly improve retention, according to Harvard research. Use AI powered tools like Perplexity AI, which condenses dense information into digestible insights instantly. Elicit, which pulls data from scientific papers, eliminating research guesswork, and mem.ai, which organizes and automatically recalls what you've learned. We all seem to think it just takes time to learn. Now, we don't need more time to learn. We just need smarter methods. In AI, it delivers that. We all like to think that we're rational, but our brains, they're riddled with blind spots. Cognitive bias, the Dunning Kruger effect, and other cognitive distortions shape how we interpret reality. And most people, well, they never challenge their beliefs unless they're forced to. And AI is that force. It provides rapid feedback loops, alternative perspectives, and data driven arguments that challenge your assumptions. According to a 2021 Nature study, AI assisted analysis helped users correct flawed reasoning faster than unaided critical thinkers. Not because AI is smarter, but because it removes ego from the equation. If you want to strengthen your reasoning, ask AI to give counterarguments to your ideas. This sharpens your argument analysis. Or challenge yourself by asking AI to provide the opposite perspective to what you believe. This improves cognitive flexibility. And to refine logic further, ask AI to identify flaws in your reasoning. This helps calibrate deductive logic. And in a world drowning in misinformation, AI tools like ChatGPT, Consensus, and Claude can act like instant fact checkers, helping you cross reference sources before accepting just anything as true. Critical thinking isn't about winning debates, it's about seeing reality clearly. And AI clears the lens. And now you've seen how AI can enhance speed, spark creativity, accelerate learning, and sharpen critical thinking. But none of this matters if you don't act. So here's your challenge: use one AI tool today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. Use it to think faster, decide better, create more, or analyze deeper. Then drop a comment and let me know below. What did you try? What changed? Let's learn from each other because when we share strategies, we build collective intelligence. Okay, if you want to keep evolving with AI, if you want the tools, the hacks, the science, subscribe now and hit the bell icon. We're not here replacing thinking, we're here to enhance it. Let's upgrade the way we think, starting now.